Game 1 is on. So we got Villese blue with the Mongols. Ooh, and Slam with the Spanish. What a matchup. What a matchup. And here is the co-caster of the day. Hello.
All right.
Oh, this is Mr. Survivalist, guys. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. Yeah, you caught me at the perfect time. I just got my breakfast and coffee, and yeah, I'm ready to watch some sick games.
Sick. I was thinking today, like, who should I get as a co-caster? I was thinking we got a Canadian player. Why not get a Canadian co-caster? And you
Nice.
answered at the perfect moment.
That's great. All right, so we have Mongols versus Spanish. I mean, you're probably more analytical on the arena than I am. Usually that's my job, but yeah, you're gonna be able to outshine me with the matchup. So what do you think of this matchup?
Well, I personally love this matchup because if there is a chance for unique units, this is definitely the game for that. Spanish, great cons, but if there is one unit to counter the cons, I guess it could be Mangudais, right?
Yeah, like Spanish, they have fully upgraded trash in the late game and stuff like that, but you still can't really beat Mangadai Hussar from Mongols, I would think. So it just seems like the longer the game goes, the better it's going to be for Mongols if you can get to that ultimate composition. But Spanish, they do have a lot of tools, so yeah. But without siege engineers, I don't know, it's just kind of hard to snipe things. I guess Spanish do have good monks, but
They do.
yeah, depends on how they're gonna play it. Mongols with the extra HP on light cav in the mid game can be pretty good if they're gonna fight for relics that way. But we'll see if Slam wants to go for conk opening.
Yeah. Slam is an amazing arena player. After all, he is a finalist of Masters of Arena 6. So he knows this map quite well, but Villese is a beast on any map, right? So it will be super interesting to see how they play here.
Yeah.
Um, right.
So Slam, he has his stone forward, so that's one thing that's maybe not as good about his base. Whereas Villese, he has the stone in the back, so a little bit nicer. Especially as you were saying, we might be seeing some unique unit play here. And Villese should be able to see Slam stone in Feudal Age. So once he gets up with the extra line of sight, he'll be able to see if Slam's gonna be on stone. So he'll get a little bit of information.
Yeah, that's true. And yeah, Slam's map is completely horrible. Like both stone and gold are forward. So I have a feeling he might want to do a castle there in between the two. And yeah, he's already gone on stone. So conquistadors are definitely on the menu here.
Yeah, which makes sense. We're seeing 3 farms from Villese already, so that kind of tells me that he wants to probably play light cav, right? Just because he gets the extra food early. Maybe he'll even add some more farms, and just to be able to have enough food to make a lot of scouts. But conquistadors should be pretty good. Conks will come out a little bit slower. So maybe Villese will be able to grab those 2 relics out front of his base, but then the conks are going to be in.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure if Villese will go for farms actually, because that's a lot about mind games here. Because he should be thinking, okay, I go scouts, he go kongs, I'm dead. But if I don't go scout and he goes monks, then I'm also kind of in trouble. So yeah. Villese kind of needs to read Slam and try to maybe use his scout line of sight, as you said, to try and figure out early on what Slam is going to do and adjust to that. We'll see. Both are on the way to Feudal Age. Slam a bit faster. 2 on stone, 2 on gold. Should be enough for a castle, I guess.
Yeah. Of course, Slam not needing as much on wood just because he looks like he's going to skip the barracks. Is just going to be market blacksmith, which makes a lot of sense here. Of course, he will eventually want to get the stable for husbandry, but it's pretty expensive. So yeah, it makes sense to just skip it and just get TCs a little bit earlier.
Can you? Is there any way you can increase your volume? Because I made you like 200%, and chat is still saying that you're a bit quiet.
All right, here, I'll turn up the gain on my mic. Maybe that's better.
That's so much better, for sure.
Okay, good. Yeah, my sound settings are always a little bit off, but anyways. Okay, cool. Good thing there's lots of extra time here.
Well,
So
you were
yeah,
right, barracks.
Yeah, Villese is definitely gonna go for the scouts. Just the extra HP is quite nice, and I guess maybe he'll just try and deal with the conks with monks, which could be okay.
Well, they do
Yeah,
get a tournament in theory, so they could counter Spanish monks too. But the big problem of Mongol monks is no redemption. So one Mangonel could wreck all his defense, but we will see. Power of
well,
Mongol.
I wonder if he's thinking step lancers maybe at some point, because those Mongol steps are pretty good. But well, the extra HP doesn't really help you against monks, so.
Not even versus Kongs. Like Step Lancers should die to basically everything Slam can open here, so I don't see that happening. I'm a bit surprised that Villese did not go on Stone. I thought that him doing a defensive castle could be really good versus both options of Monks and Kongs, so bit sad we don't get to see Mangudays, at least not at the start.
Yeah, they just take too long to get into. If he goes Mangadai, he also needs to get the Fletching, Bodkin Arrow, and it's just like the conks come out of the gate strong. So
Yeah.
basically, he's just gonna lose relic control if he opens with Mangadai, I would think.
Yeah, makes sense. Is there a chance now? Slam, well, he still doesn't know about the scouts. Oh, don't open the gate, Slam, don't, no, 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 Slam, no, no, abort, okay.
Last second.
Wow,
Yeah.
imagine the
Yeah.
disaster if he opened it.
Yeah, Villese's just scouting the stone now, so he could have seen that so much earlier. He just saw the mining camp in the stone, like right now. So, a little bit in the dark for no reason here. But, well, maybe he has lots of time to react.
It's still good, like he should really, now he can see those three villagers, he should think, okay, he's going Kongs for sure, I should not get light cap, I should not get husbandry or any stuff like that that players like to get when they're going for scouts. So you should just now try and figure out what to do, and light cap is not the option.
Exactly. Yeah, well, he's in a really tricky situation. Is he going to add like 2 monasteries? Is it going to be 1 monastery? 1 monastery for now. He has lots of farms, so he was really prepared to go light cav here. And, I mean, we're still seeing light cav because he set up his economy for light cav, so it's like the only other thing that he could use his food on would be if he added TCs here. But, you know, then he's going to be pushed by the conks, so he wants to spend his food on something.
Yeah, and you can see that he's already adding. Oh, he actually going for light cap. Why? Weird, but
Yeah.
Look at the second
Yeah.
DC on stone. He is already reacting to the castle. He's saying, okay, I'm gonna go heavy on the stone. I'm gonna get a defensive castle. Try to get to. The question is how fast Slam will be with his Kongs. Like, imagine. Well, it will be hard to go with like only 3 because we already got a monastery. But like maybe a couple of Kongs, a petard, try to break in and do the damage before Villese can mass enough, get enough villagers on stone.
Slam's gonna add TCs though. He doesn't have the farm count to really make that many conks, and just the way that he's floating this wood instead of adding farms leads me to believe that he wants to add TCs here. Although he did just add some farms, so I don't know. Slam floating a little bit of wood here, and he's not producing conks, so I think that was just a mistake maybe. Or maybe he's changing his plan here. But yeah, only able to get 2 conks out, just not quite having the resources to do everything that he needs. And this Mongol's boom is going to be quite a bit faster. So Slam's really got to get as many relics as he can here. Otherwise, this opening is going to just get defeated by boom.
Yeah, we already got the 30 scene coming for Villese. DC on the gold. He's getting his first relic. Slam still chilling at home with his monk. Don't really understand that. Slam, go out. Try to get relics. Maybe he's scared of light cam. I don't know.
Exactly. I think his idea is that he's going to control the map and just try and kill all of Villese's monks first, and then just go out when it's safe. He's not really in a rush to get the relics. He just doesn't want to take that risk going out. And well, he's going to come protect this monk now, so it's fine. But
fine.
yeah, by protecting this this monk, that means that he's giving up the other side. So that means Villese is gonna potentially get both of these other relics, which is a bit of a disaster. So that's what Slam definitely wanted to avoid here.
Yeah,
but less being a little careful.
Oh yeah, he should have gone first. He has a stronger units. Like Slam should pick up more relics. He's the one controlling the fights, but well, Villese was just quite faster. Let's see.
Yep. Yeah, these two monks are out. Let's see the conversion luck. Let's see if Slam will go for the monks, right? No, he's gonna run.
He wants to catch him off guard. Like attacking when he's already targeting you is kind of risky. Maybe okay, at the moment he picks up a relic, he will try and take a fight. Yeah, and the petards are coming. Okay, let's see if he can deny the second one. Get the monk.
Yeah, you should be able to.
Yeah. If he gets both, it will be no. Ooh. Oh, come on, get it! Oh man. But now
he got greedy. He went for the inner monk and let the other one go forward. And Villese already has a second layer of walls here, so this is gonna not do that much, I think. I mean, well, there's still conks in the base. These monks are getting locked out, though.
He sacrificed his monks. Come on, they have families.
All right. Actually, this could be pretty strong. No upgrades on Slam's monks, I believe. But, well, they're still monks, and they're still going to control the front here. We're seeing in archery range, so it looks like Villese, he's feeling the pressure. Feels like he needs to get to maybe skirmishers or cav archers. I don't know what he's going to produce. But, yeah, he needs something here. Yeah. Or maybe he's just getting that for a thumb ring later, but that's kind of weird timing. But, yeah.
I think it will be a mistake, skirmishers. Look at his stone count. He's basically ready to get the... Oh, don't lose the both monks. Come on, Slam.
Yeah.
Oh boy. He now has enough for a castle. The question is where to place it. Maybe between the gold and the starting DC. The elite one farms there, or where will he do it?
Yeah, potentially just central or like you're saying, kind of on the main gold there. Could be good because he needs to protect the gold. One thing is that Slam, he's still only 2 TCs, so Villese, he just needs to defend and get the Mangadai, and then he should be able to outmass eventually. But these conks, they're gonna be hard to stop. That's 9 conks and more coming.
Yeah. Do you like the elite skirmisher? Well, like 1 archery range, no fletching, no blocking.
Yeah, I mean, well, he needs something, so it's not the greatest option, but maybe it'll work. He needs maybe another range. If he's gonna go elite skirm, he needs a second range, I would say.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he does need to get the castle down, but looks like what his plan is maybe to get elite skirms, push the conks back, and then get a castle in a better position. But, this is a lot of conks, though.
Yeah, and look at the stone count of Slam. He's basically almost ready. Yeah, he just bought the remaining 100 stone. He's coming for the forward castle. That could be great. We might see a castle battle. Oh, Villese trying to re-wall, but the villagers are already in. Slam, notice? No, he noticed. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. Oh, but the wall is gonna get touched though. So that's 263 HP. That's kind of still annoying to deal with.
That's annoying. Oh, yeah, the castles.
Yeah. Monks are gonna get sniped here. 2 conks. Okay, and maybe that was enough skirms, maybe?
Yeah, I judged
just
them.
Barely. Yeah.
Man. I mean, those are Spanish villagers, but I don't think they're building it fast enough. Only 7 of them. And oh man, that's a lot of stone. That's almost 60%. Yeah, it's gonna be expensive to delete.
Yeah, that was horrible. Yeah, and what is your Vill count when you go forward with the castle? Like, I like to send 10. Just in general. Like 7 just feels like not enough.
Yeah, but 7 with Spanish, it's different though, right? Like the Spanish you could send less. The Spanish and Sicilians are the two that 6, 7 should be enough generally. But that was a good reaction by Villese to getting his castles there. And only 2 conks left. I mocked the skirms, but they are killing. And that might be a down castle or not.
Nah, it'll go up. But does it really accomplish much? It takes the relics, kind of, but it's not that important. Like, Villese's going to be able to go up to the Imperial Age pretty soon and just treb this down. Slam is on the way, though, so...
that's the idea,
yeah, it will be maybe 2 trebs. Yeah. And the conks are back, and 1 Mangadai gets sniped, and these skirms are going to go down, but, well, they killed one Conquistador. And what is Slam doing with his Vills? He is killing a stone wall.
notice that Slam is not only faster to aim, but he's also not that behind in economy. Like, yes, he's 2 standards to 3, but he's only 13 villagers behind. And, well, I wanted to say maybe Villese is gonna push in Castle Age because he has 1 ram, but no, that's not happening. He's going to Imp 2 right now, and it will be a trap war.
Yep, and yeah, in terms of resources collected, really Slam's only 400 resources behind. It's really not that much at this stage. So, good job so far. Slam having control of the game right here. And yeah, this forward position with double treb production versus single treb production, Mongols without bombard cannons, it maybe is going to be a little tricky to push.
Yeah, because Slam is already getting his university up, and he will be able to go for chemistry and those cannons that you just mentioned. That could really help him, considering Villa should not have a lot of military early on.
Yep. Yeah, at this point, I think the skirms might be a mistake because the skirms already did their job, right? So,
yeah.
like maybe starting to go on Mangadai more, but well, we'll see if the skirms can get some value in here.
But look what Villese is doing. Actually, love it. He is massing slowly but steady rams behind that castle in that siege workshop. He has 3 rams already. And what Kong struggle against is rams. So imagine like not only traps early on, but a couple of capped rams. It would be huge for Villese.
Yeah, yeah. Once bombard cannons are out, then it's gonna help with the rams, but still.
Until you get drilled.
Yeah, exactly. Then it's not gonna help at all.
Yeah, those rams will destroy the cannons.
Yeah, does Villese have time to get to drill, though? He's gonna have a second castle now,
yeah.
So maybe. And the relics are gonna be evacuated here. Looks like one's gonna get to the back for now. And Siege Workshop coming down for Slam, but he's showing Villese. I mean, Villese is gonna know that bombards are gonna be on their way, so it's not the biggest deal to show that. He just wants it in a good position. And first trap is out.
Okay, Captram is indeed coming. We got only 8 Mango dice for Villese, so skirmishers will not be too good to snipe cannons. But Mango dice are perfect for that. The problem is the numbers. And also, I don't like the fact that Slam doesn't have at least fletching or so for his castle. That would help a lot here.
Yeah, it really would. Slam's trying to pick off Mangadai numbers every chance he gets. It's like he keeps going in and losing a conch and a bunch of HP for like 1 Mangadai, and maybe it's worth because he is keeping the Mangadai numbers down. But the 3 Captrams are here.
He needs a quick walls. He needs to quick wall.
He's gonna try.
I love the Mangonel edition. Gonna be quite good against Rams.
Maybe.
Let's see. Moving the traps back. He's scared. Yeah. Well, who's winning?
Yeah, I don't know. It's so close. Obviously, Villese, he has the much better economy, so all he needs to do is just push this back 1 time. But 1 ram's down. This castle's gonna go down though.
Yeah.
Honestly,
oh, no,
I think Slime's dead.
Yeah,
the traps are just Nah. He had to get that first castle up, I think, and if that first castle doesn't go up, you're just behind. Really, like, you need everything to go your way if you don't just boom.
Yeah.
He's just 2 TCs. I don't know. It's just over now.
If that castle got up, it could have been, well...
It would have been slightly better, but yeah not...
Oh, and the cannon. Oh, no.
Yeah.
GG.
GG. Yeah. It's over.
Well,
over.
1-0 for Villese. His defense was very solid, right?
Yep. Yeah, exactly. And, well, I think that both players knew that maybe Mongol late game is probably better than Spanish here. So Slam needed to do something in the mid game and try and end it earlier, or at least get some crazy advantage early on to maybe fight the Mongols. And yeah, it just didn't really work out for him here.
Yeah, I agree, and that's why maybe adding a barracks in like on the way to Castle Age, and maybe trying to push that first castle forward and not at home, could have put way more pressure on Villese, but yeah, it didn't happen. And 1-0 statistics. Villese ratio was so much better for Slam, didn't help him. Villese with a much better economy zone and more villagers, and almost the same APM. Nice.
Yeah. So, nice first game. And do we have a Civ draft?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will link you.
you send that to me, that would be good. Now people are complaining about my sound on my end.
You're too high.
Now I'm too high on my end.
Oh.
Here, let's see. All right, I'll just turn it down. All right. Here we go. Hopefully this will work. Just turned it down on my stream, so yeah. Anyways, let's see. I might be able to get the draft up on the stream here as well. Let's see.
Okay, game number 2 is already on.
Oh, nice. Okay, well, let's just hop right into it then.
Let's see what we got. I want monk sieves. It's time for the monk sieves. And my game is stuck on downloading match content. That's a new one.
Okay.
Are you in?
I am in the countdown. So, yep.
Why?
25 seconds to go.
Oh, I'm in too.
All right. Saracens versus Vietnamese. Well, we have a monk sieve. One of them.
Yeah, but I don't remember. Did we last ever monk rush? I kind of think that he did. Not sure so.
Yeah.
I don't see him going 3 monasteries here, YOLO.
You have to be pretty comfortable with monk strats. So yeah. Anyways, can my stream tell me if the sound is good now? Just adjusted some things. Anyways, we are in it.
Yep. Game number 2.
And yeah, Villese's base is just amazing. Look, he has both golds in the back, one in the back as well. Just wow, just amazing base. And,
one of the better maps I've seen so far in this tournament. That's just beautiful.
Yeah, there's not that much space in the back though, so you can't really just turtle up and just have a ton of farm space. I guess that's just this map, though, right? The Masters of Arena 7 map just doesn't have as much space usually. Like I know on the ladder sometimes you get just a country worth of space in the back, but yeah, we're not really seeing that here.
Yeah, and it's not like Slam's map is bad, right? I mean, his main goal is maybe a bit forward. Its layout is horrible. I hate the H, but his stone is perfect. Secondary gold is perfect. So both have quite nice maps. And
yeah.
The relics also seem to be quite fair. Each player has 2 very nice relics, and there is kind of one in between them.
Yeah, seems like that top one for Villese is going to be really easy to grab.
Yeah.
But I guess the one that's close to Slam will be pretty good as well. It's probably pretty much the same distance between the gate there. So, yeah, it should be a very even match. Yeah, Villese making his houses on the front. And I guess it just saves some space. But Slam just building his houses a little bit further back.
Slam just asked me to check if he spawned just one ship. Let me quickly roll back to the start. You can keep going, I will just check. Maybe it's a
Okay, yeah. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's a restart. It's a restart. Never mind.
Okay. Yeah, alright. Oh, yeah. Yeah, only one. What?
Yeah, it happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Good catch by Slam. Because we missed it. I mean, I missed it, you probably.
Yeah, I wasn't even looking for that, but yeah, it makes sense. So you're supposed to start with 6 sheep then, right? Yeah.
Yes, 1 already like dead under the TC and 5 extra.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's go back.
No problem.
That
was kind of good for Slam because maybe Villese's base was
that's
a little
cheating.
too strong.
Yeah, you are right. That's. Oh, now Villese will get a horrible map, right? That has to happen.
Yeah.
Let's see. They are out already. We'll be starting any moment.
Okay. Yeah, I should take a look at this draft. Oh, do I have it up? Uh, maybe. Uh,
So whose draft do you like more once you
there
open
we
it?
go.
I feel
Yeah,
like Villese is an amazing draft.
let's see. So he has Hindustanis, Japanese, Incas, Saracens, Aztecs, versus Ethiopians. Spanish is done. Dravidians is pretty nice these days. Vietnamese should be pretty good. Koreans is really good. Sicilians is kind of weird, I guess. Like, does Sicilians get played a lot in this tournament? Honestly, I haven't caught enough of it to really know.
I mean, you played, you should know the rules, right? It's not like
Yeah, yeah,
you can choose any thief that you want. We gathered huge random bans at the start.
yeah. So it
Eh,
makes sense. Oh yeah, I guess there's only like one
Yeah,
additional civ, right?
it's either
So
Sicilians or a really bad thief. I'm not sure which one was left, but it was
yeah.
probably horrible. So, so yeah.
Okay, yeah. Makes sense, makes sense. Um, and both players like Turks and Cumans going down the drain. It's kind of crazy. Like those are the two good civs. Bohemians has got to be up there as well, though. But I guess it got auto banned, so that's kind of
Yeah.
nice. And yeah, I think both players have okay drafts here, honestly.
I do
So
prefer the last ones. There's so many monkey options, and that's what matters in arena, right?
yeah, well, it depends on what your playstyle is, I think. So.
Yeah, true.
Nice. Okay. They are they in it? Oh yeah, they are in it now. Let's see how much time we have on the spec delay.
Starting in 5 seconds.
Nice.
So what thief do you prefer here, actually? Vietnamese, according to your style.
I'm so bad with Vietnamese for whatever reason. Like I love the Byzantines, but I just can't play Vietnamese for some reason. So I think Saracens suits my playstyle better. But honestly, in this matchup, Vietnamese has got to be better, right? They kind of have like just having Rattan archers should shut down a lot of what
Yeah.
Saracens can do in the late game. So Saracen player probably gonna need to do something to gain some advantage, just like Slam was doing last game. Villese needs to do something in the mid game to gain some advantages.
I actually agree. Like Vietnamese in the longer run, it's a better archery, right? And if Saracens go siege onagers, they just go cannons.
Yep.
So I do think that Villese actually needs to monk rush here, like to
Yeah,
to
just
to to not get to that stage of the game, at least not with both fully boomed.
yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, one thing about the Saracens, they do have counterweights, so their siege onagers do fire a bit faster, and also the Vietnamese, they don't have redemptions, so it can be a little awkward to fight siege onagers with bombard cannons. It just requires a lot of micro,
mm.
and you kind of can be out microed with the siege onagers against bombard cannons in certain situations. So it's not like it's a free win for the Vietnamese if they do get to the late game. And Saracens probably do eventually want to get to Siege Onager.
Well, I actually see both. If it goes into standard game, I see both going like skirmishers and cannons at least at the start.
Yeah.
But maybe monks from Saracens. But I just want to see Villese Monk Russia. It will make me so happy. And look at his map. I mean, it's not. I mean, it is worse than the previous before the Reap, but well, he has perfect stone and secondary gold, and Slam cannot say that. He only has the main gold safe, so I think Villese should still be happy with his map.
Yeah. Yeah, this ended up being fine for Villese, and Slam did have a better map last time, whereas this is like the forward stone. But it's not the biggest deal, probably, but, well, if you get Monk Rushed, it can end up being a problem for Slam, so, yeah, I wonder if he's going to go on stone early or something like that. We'll have to wait and see what his plan, or both of these players' plans are. And yeah, so what's the uptime going to be for Saracens if he's going to go for Monk Rush? Is it going to be like 23 plus 2 or what?
It could be even less, like in the craziest builds, you go like even 21 plus 2 or something like that. I mean, if I try to do anything like that, I end up with 7 minutes of idle TC time and stuff like that. But like you can sell stone, you can buy food with such good market prices, and you get a cheaper market. So you can actually
Yeah.
do some really good builds with Saracens. Wild builds. And I guess we will soon find out, because Villese, well, he has 5 villagers queued, so I'm not sure what to think.
Yeah, well, he also added farms too. If you're gonna go for a crazy fast uptime, you're probably not gonna want to add farms here, just
Yeah.
because you'd rather sell that wood and just buy food basically.
Yeah.
So, because you can almost exchange it 1 for 1, almost. So it's definitely worth it to do it that way. But yeah, he's just gonna have a little bit more of a smooth economy here, and well, yeah, 3 farms for Villese. It almost makes me feel like he's just gonna go light cav.
Yeah, it seems so. I can see both gonna like it here, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a fairly standard start. Slam putting his mining camp kind of on the corner here. What's up with that? That's gonna be good for like two bills, but once he adds like 4 bills, it's gonna be well, 4 bills is still okay.
I hate
Yeah.
that. Why not do it behind on the right side of the goal, like when there is a row of 3? Like,
Exactly. Yeah. So this is only going to be efficient for like 4 bills, and once he has more than 4, it's just going to be less efficient.
yeah.
It's not a huge deal, but you know it can happen. If he has like 10 bills on there, this is a horrible mining camp. But depends on how many he wants to put on there.
Yeah. He got the barracks coming up, both runs away to feudal age, Slam with 1 villager less. I mean, I don't really like Villese mining camp either, but oh well, just small things. Maybe finish it, Villese? Hello? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it could have been it could have been on the other side, which would have been better when it gets chopped out. It's not the biggest deal for Villese, at least. But, yeah. And Slam going up on the same as the previous, so 25 plus 2 for him yet again. But this time we are going to be seeing light cav.
Yeah, by both. Well, that means that the fight for the relics will be super important, and the relics seem to be quite fair again, I guess. Like, maybe kind of 2 better for each, and the one in the middle is kind of in between them, so it seems super fair, I would say.
Yeah, they're a little bit further out than the previous generation that we had to reset on, but they're still fair, and that's what we like to see. We're seeing Blacksmith stable from Slam, so
Well,
what's up with that?
I don't hate that, what do you mean?
Yeah, but like, is he gonna use the Blacksmith early?
Yeah, why not get forging, or maybe he wants to get like siege workshops. I personally almost always go for not almost always go for a blacksmith.
Yeah.
The only sieve where I approve the market is actually Saracens, because you get a cheaper market.
Yeah. I tend to go market, but maybe I'm just not a clown, I guess. I don't know.
You will get there one day, I'm sure you will evolve.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah, it's just like, I don't know, the market just feels so good to buy some food to get the boom going, but
yeah, but that's why clowns have solid economies. Our economies are just so good that you don't need to buy anything, and you know, like,
True.
we are not plebs, we know how to balance them. So let's see.
This is so true. Yeah, so light cav opening from both players going up at about the same time. Slam slightly ahead with the uptime, but that just means Villese is going to have a slightly better economy. We have 8 farms for Villese, and well, Slam is going to have the same number of farms here in a sec. He's got 7 for now. Maybe he'll stop at 7 and just add TCs a bit earlier. He was up a little bit earlier, so it's not like he can afford quite as much. And
well, he saves all the wood on the eco upgrade, so he could do some more farms. I mean, Slam with the Vietnamese. That's something. And maybe first engagement. No, Slam is fast with the reaction.
Yeah. Slam just taking three damage from the Dark Age, so it's not really going to change anything in this fight, because your your scouts can do 5 damage each, so 3 damage doesn't actually change the battle, because there's no hills here. Yeah, so Monastery coming down for Slam right away, and Slam adding a Spearman as well, so that can sometimes help the fight, but sometimes it just is annoying, it gets converted or whatever, so...
Yeah. I mean, 1 is fine as long as you don't overcommit. Sometimes, during Masters of Arena, like, players are doing both Spearman and Light Cav non-stop. Like, you spam both and it ends in, like, pure chaos in the middle, but seems like it's not the case here. Light Cav 4 Villese and Bosa for Slam. So Villese wants to go for the stronger military, but Slam goes for the economy approach, not going for the lack of upgrade yet.
Yeah, well, Slam was up on 25 plus 2, and he just wasn't really able to afford everything, I think. Like Cav play, it feels a little nicer to go up a little later for it, so you really can't afford that much with this fast of an uptime. But it does allow him to get the Monk out a little bit faster, but we'll see if it ends up paying off, because Villese is watching for this.
Yeah, the good thing for Slam is that his scouts are, well, can run away, right? Scouts are a bit faster than Lightcav, so he can just outrun the Lightcav of Villese. And that's what he's doing, running away, trying to find monks.
And the spears, they're gonna get picked off by the light cav though. That's the thing. You kind of have to overcommit on spears to have them really do much because, well, the light cav, they're just gonna get healed as well. So, well, is Slam gonna be able to pick this relic up? Villese knows about it, and Villese might go straight there. Is he gonna be there in time? No, he's just gonna go for the spear. And well, he's still gonna get the monk though.
Nah, he will run.
Maybe.
But
Will he, though?
No, don't open the gate.
Monk down. And conversion.
He
got. Oh wow, he got the conversion though.
Yeah.
So.
But he targeted the wrong one. He should have targeted the one with the more HP. But that doesn't matter that much.
Yeah, he can heal it. It's all good. Okay trade, I guess, because getting ahead in the light cav war is kind of important. Whoever has more light cav will control the map. And let's not taking relics quite yet. So he's being a little bit careful here. Tons of light cav though. So he might be able to get all 4 of the other ones. Like Slam's position just feels not as good. He's just like so many spears, and they're just gonna get converted.
Yeah, and Villese just got husbandry, which is huge. So now the scouts are not faster anymore because now the light cav are faster. And look at the kill to death ratios. That's brutal. Yeah. 11 to 3.
Yeah, exactly. So Slam, he's gonna have to give up all the relics from here. He's gonna just have to get the boom going. Both players at about the same villager count, but Villese is just a little bit faster, getting the TCs down. And yeah, it's just showing the power of going up a little bit later and having that slightly better economy to spam just a few more units. And of course, Saracen economy with the market is just insane too. So, yeah, just these light cav from Villese gonna dominate the arena here.
Yeah, and both players now got 3 town centers up. Villager number is only 2, so the economies are about the same, I would say. Slightly better for Villese, but Slam already got 1 relic, so that's something. But look at the military in the middle, like 5 light cav compared to 3 scout. This is looking good for Villese with the map control.
Yeah. Villese just still not grabbing the relics though, so it's taking him a long time to get the monks out to grab them. I guess he knows he has map control, but if he gives Slam enough time, he's gonna have a lot of units, and this won't be a conversion here. One thing that Slam does have is he got Bowsaw right away, so having Bowsaw a little bit earlier does help quite a bit if you can afford it, and as Vietnamese, not paying the wood cost, it definitely helps. In terms of the resources collected, both players are about the same. And how's this engagement gonna go?
Well, should get the monk and he will be happy with that. Oh, did he got Sanctity actually, I didn't notice that, okay. So yeah, both of that's exactly the difference, right? Like one player went for light cav, one player went for Boso, so...
Yeah. But
you
Villese
cannot
had
afford
the
both.
second TC a bit faster, I think, so it ended up kind of working out the same.
Yeah.
And yeah, well...
Ooh.
I mean, this entire game, Slam's been up on the relic count, even though I would have expected Villese to have at least that top relic. Maybe he's trying to go for the more difficult to grab relics first.
Yeah.
But,
look what Slam is doing. TC number 4 already. He's gone for a big boom with the Vietnamese here.
Yep. And that's gonna hurt his Imperial Age time, of course, so he's gonna have to be careful not to die in early Imperial Age. But if he can get away with this, I think that Vietnamese, as we were talking about earlier, I think Vietnamese should be pretty good going into the super late game here. But yeah, we might end up seeing like a bombard cannon war to start. And Vietnamese without redemption, it's going to be a little bit tricky early imp.
True. Villese, I do hope that he will get monks with redemption early on. That would be sick. And finally light cav for Slam. Very late light cav. Wow, should he get the monks though? Let's see. Sensity
Yep.
really helps. Oh, well,
There we go.
two
Two
scouts.
down though. Yeah.
Not the greatest.
Yeah. And he cancels light cav actually. He's like, I'm not getting light cav anymore.
That's a
There's
good
no point.
decision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Slime just didn't see this monk. He
Thank
maybe
you so
could have
much,
used this one
David
scout
Delight, for
to
the
pick off
raid.
this monk.
Welcome,
And he
everybody.
maybe still can't, and probably not with the 3 light cab there, but, well, the spears are here.
Yeah, it's gonna be his... Wait, what happened to the relic on the right?
He brought it.
Ah, okay, he brought it. I didn't see
the
that
lesson
mod.
did. Yeah.
I
He
got
was-
scared
he was
for a
being
second.
very sneaky.
Yeah.
Yeah, super sneaky.
So Slam got it somehow. That was... yeah. Okay, Wheelbarrow now for Slam, while already Handcart kicking in for Villese. That's really good for him. Covers up on the villager number, I guess. So economies are looking super similar here, I think.
Yeah. And Slam might get handcart early as well. As Vietnamese, you can kind of justify getting the earlier ecotechs. Just saving the wood cost is quite nice. And Slam does have 36 farms already, so he's got a lot of farms. He's going to be able to go up kind of whenever he wants to. And yeah, it's just... Villese has map control here, so is he going to go for some kind of forward castle, going to go for a heavy aggression like that, or is he going to play for the long game and maybe just go a little bit more defensive or take the map?
I don't see what a forward castle will give him, right? Or is he going? As soon as I say it, he's going forward. Never mind.
Yeah, well, this was the time in the game, like the deciding point. What is he going to do? Where is he going to place the castle? Is it going to be on Slam's face? Is it going to be more just in the map? Looks like it's going to be forward, though. He has map control with the units, though, so might as well, right? Like, he's going to be up maybe a bit faster here because he just went 3 TCs instead of 4 TCs, and then he's going to be able to put the pressure with the early trebs and then follow it up with bomber cannons. And yeah, I think that's probably going to be his play. Is it going to be a good play? We're going to have to find out.
I mean, it's not bad. Slam is still not up. Slam is missing a building. He could go up, but he needs to wait till the castle goes up. And it will take some time. Oh, wait, no. What? Where's the building?
On the front. Yeah, he has the university on the front. It's all good.
Oh, yeah, just under the castle. I'm blind. Never mind. Okay, he's up. So only 30 seconds difference. And, well, why is Slam going for cavalry upgrades? I don't fully understand that.
Yeah, maybe he thinks there's gonna be the monk rush from the Saracen player. Maybe he thinks there's gonna be a ton of monks behind this. There's only 4, or well, there's 6 actually. There are 2 in the back, so that is quite a lot of monks. And we are seeing Burr, so this does. Yeah, bloodlines for Villese. Wait, what? Villese
for both.
Gonna go. Yeah. Oh, for both. Yeah. Okay,
What?
we're seeing knights and ratans. Wait, you can't go both, right?
What? Knight? This is so weird.
Yeah. A couple of knights for what? That's the question.
Nobody expects the knights when you are facing Saracens, right? Like, couple of meme books and the knights are dead.
Yeah, well, even the monks and a second castle forward for Villese, so he's gonna have double treb production here in a sec,
That's
and
great.
he's gonna be going for double siege workshop, so he's gonna just go full into the siege, knowing that Vietnamese doesn't have redemption, so they can't convert the bombard cannons. This is gonna be a lot of pressure.
Yeah, and Redemption is coming in for Villese right now as well. He's getting masonry, so his castles will even have more HP, so that's really good. That tower is a bit funny that Slam did on his secondary gold at the front.
It's just to prevent the monks from coming in and converting the build. So honestly, like, I don't hate it.
You know
But-
what? It's good.
Yeah. So yeah, second armor from the knights. Slam he's gonna go full all in on these knights. He's adding another stable, and he's just gonna give up the front and just hope that he can buy enough time to get like 30 plus knights out and then go.
This
And-
is so weird. Like Vietnamese
Yeah.
knights against Saracen. That's a rare sight.
Yeah, and he's not using the forward stable too, because he really doesn't want to reveal it. So he's
Yeah.
only building knights in the back stables. And well, is he gonna have time? Cavalier coming in.
Well, first of all, don't show them Slam. Second of all, Villese should realize something fishy is going on here. Because if he clicks on that castle of Slam, he can see that Slam doesn't even have fletching.
Yeah.
the only options. Well, if I see that, I will say, okay, he's going full halves, which makes no sense. But
Yeah.
he's going Cavaliers.
Yeah, well, he might be able to dive all the siege, though. I think his plan is to be able to dive all the siege, kill like 3,000 plus resources worth of siege, and then push from there. But this is not enough knights.
Yeah.
This is just.
Oh,
They're
but the
just gonna get
Ratans
murdered.
are coming to
Yeah,
snipe
with no
them.
fletching. Yeah, let's see them do anything. They're
Oy
gonna do
vey.
nothing. I
Oy
guess
vey.
they tanked some conversions, so that's kind of good.
Slam.
Tank like, yeah, there we go. All right, the gates are down, and Slam's just, he's done. This is the danger of going for 4 TCs. If you go for that 4th TC, you better make military and not give up the front of your base, I think.
Yeah.
And yeah, like if you give up the front of the base, you just die before the boom can pay off. So
Maybe if he added a couple of, I don't know, ranges before going up, did a couple of crossbows for map control or something to avoid this, then maybe it would
yeah,
have been
just make
worth
Castle
it.
Age Army.
Yeah.
Exactly. You can make Castle Age Army. Yeah, it's gonna delay the boom even further, or delay the uptime even further. But you're already gonna be later to the Imperial Age than your
Exactly.
opponent, so it's fine. If it's gonna just take the opponent so much longer if he has to make his castle at home to go forward, that it'll be in Imp with at least some semblance of map control. But yeah, no, it didn't end up working for Slam here. Villese with the smart play going forward here.
Yeah, 2-0. Villese one victory away from being the first player in the quarterfinals.
Yeah.
Damn. Damn.
And well, you were saying that Slam knows how to clown, but well, he is getting out clowned here.
Well, Villese is not a stranger to clowning at all, right? He loves Arena. I think it was him during KLTDs that Mem was interviewing and asked what other one map tournament you want to see, and he said Master of Arena. So he definitely knows the map. What I like about him is he's good on any map, right? He's a beast on any setting. So
Yeah. Well, and that's why he's considered to be one of the best.
yeah.
Yeah, so let's see. We should be getting into game number 3 pretty shortly here. These players are pretty quick getting into the lobby. There we are.
Yeah, they're already.
Yeah, they are in it. And what are we gonna see? Let's see if. Oh, okay. We see Incas
Ooh.
versus Ethiopians.
That's a good one. That's a really good one.
So Incas with the better monks, but Ethiopian with the better siege. All right, we are in it.
I don't even know who I favor here, to be honest. This is a tough one.
Yeah, both civs definitely have a lot of options, but Incas, they feel like they can counter almost anything though. Just with they have slingers, and then they have, well, of course, eagles as well. Good monks, siege ram. Like, they have lots of stuff. They have a lot of tools.
Yeah.
To use. Whereas the Ethiopians, they're kind of stuck on archers and siege. Of course, they have the show tells as well, but that's not always going to be the play.
Yeah. Well, it depends a lot on what they will do with Inca. Sometimes we have seen players going for even double barracks, like going for full Castle Age Eagles. And Ethiopians might struggle against that unless he opens with a castle or something. And later on, if Ethiopians didn't get to that scary drill siege onager plus shuttles, that's also gonna be dangerous for Inca. So I think it could go either way here. And honestly, I hope Slam wins, because I want this to be more competitive. I want 5 games, but let's see.
Yeah, exactly.
Did I say drill? I meant Force and Engine, of course.
Yeah, yes, the big bada boom tech. We're still thinking of the Mongols game.
No, I was thinking Torsen, but like, I don't know why. I just love drill too much, I guess.
Maybe, yep. So I think the relics favor Slam this game. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, for sure. Like, kind of all of them even? Not even one. Better for
Yeah.
Villese, wow.
Yeah, so I think once Slam scouts the map, he'll be a little happy with this. But I wonder what the opening's gonna be. Incas, of course, they can't make light cav, so they're not gonna have the mobility. But Eagle Warriors are gonna be a bit stronger. But mobility is super important here. So, what do you prefer, having light cav or Eagles for taking the relics?
Eh, I prefer light cap. Like I like the speed, but Eagle seems to be quite strong versus that.
Yeah,
So
it just depends on how you use them, I guess.
yeah,
Like maybe the Eagles are better at protecting the monks because they do more damage, but then the light cav, you can maybe use the mobility to pick off monks or protect your own monks in that way. So the units just work a little bit differently. I guess you could make them both work.
mhm.
But yeah, okay. In terms of the maps, we have forward stone for slam, so that if he gets taken off of stone, like if the Incas player comes forward and does like tower rush or something, he's probably not going to do. He's not going to do that, but you know, forward castle in early imp again, slam's going to be in trouble. But Villese, both his golds are forward, so that it could also be a problem for him.
Yeah, but I don't see Slam being aggressive here. At least not until like early in, and by then Villa should be fine with his map. Should get enough castles to defend, so I think that will not bother him. For Slam, as you said, it could be a problem if Villas will go something crazy like Siege Tower Eagles without stone. Gonna be quite hard for Slam, but we will still see.
Yeah.
I'm also not entirely sure that Slam will just go for Leica. If he could use it, he opens and do a sig boom, like just market blacksmith, not going on gold, not going on stone, just gets the extra gold and food and fast castle like that. But
Yeah.
that's already the theory is going to use the hell because he's saying it deals to gold.
Yeah, and he's doing exactly the same uptime again as well. He's gonna go 25 plus 2, um, 24 villagers plus 2, and yeah, it's just the same. All 3 games, he's going the same uptime. It's just he's basically doing the exact same thing every single game, and yeah, is that gonna be good here? He missed his 2 sheep. So, well, he knows about them, but he didn't grab them, and then the 1 extra deer as well. Slime needs to come back and get those resources in. So he will run out of stuff under the TC eventually.
I'm not really sure why he's going on gold though, especially with 2 villagers. Like,
Yeah.
might
Well, it just feels, yeah, it feels like he has his build order and he's just not really adapting to the civ. Because, well, as this tournament is, you don't know what civs you're going to get until the drafting phase. So you can't really have a plan. So maybe he just has one plan for every civ, feels like. And yeah, looks like it's going to be light cav again from him. So, well, Ethiopian light cav I mean, all the light cav are fine, I guess. They're still light cav.
in theory with stone gold you could say okay he might be going archers, but well he's against an eagle sieve, so that shouldn't be an option here.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd have to really overcommit into archers to make it really work. And, well, that's going to delay the boom too much, probably. Yeah, so... I guess being on gold is okay because you will be able to make monks. And, of course, he does want to make monks with the light cap, but he didn't need to be on gold that early.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you will have enough, if you don't go on gold at all, you have gold for 1 month. So you can maybe send 1 villager in feudal age to start mining gold to have maybe enough gold for 2 monks, but he keeps sending villager on gold even more, slap!
Yeah.
Hello?
So, well, he's gonna have a lot of gold. Maybe, well, yeah, and he's not going market, so he's not gonna buy food. Like, if he had just gone stable market here, then he could use the gold maybe to buy some food, get the boom going a little bit better. But
I'm so confused.
you know, well, he's just gonna be floating that gold. We'll see what he does with it. It'd be kind of crazy for him to go double monastery. That would probably not be good.
Nah.
Yeah.
Could be an early forward siege workshop? I don't know, but that's gonna be super weird against an eagle sieve that can always just add 1 barracks and Villese is already adding that barracks, so.
Yeah, it honestly just feels like he's just doing the same build order every single game. He's just doing the exact same thing. Same uptime, same resource balance and everything, so yeah. Well, I guess the first game he did go conks, but same uptime.
And he will get 100 extra gold upon reaching Castle Age, so he'll be on 300 gold. Not talking about the gold he'll collect till then, so...
Yeah, exactly. It's just going to be a lot, and Yeah, it's not like he's set up for show tells or anything, so it's gonna be hard for him to burn through the gold. And yeah, Slime is adding some more farms here, so he's gonna be able to make more light cav. And let's see, we have 8 farms already for Villese, so just kind of like the previous games. And is he gonna go for a second barracks though? Doesn't look like a second barracks from Villese, so he's just gonna stay 1 barracks, make a monastery, and just boom, just play standard.
Yeah.
Both players are playing fairly standard here in terms of the strat, it looks like.
Why did Slam not engage? Like, that was a feudal age eagle. He could have maybe honked it, but oh well. Now he knows, and he should run away. Slam knows about the eagles, and monastery coming up for Villese. Both for both, and Leica for Slam. Okay. That's the beauty of that extra food, right? You can do what we were talking about the last game. It's not or Leica or both, so you can do both with Ethiopians.
Yeah, exactly. And Slam adding more farms here. So instead of adding TCs, he's going to add more farms. And he's just going to really try and fight for these relics, add more light cap after this. If he added TCs here, it would have also kind of been okay. But yeah, he's going to be floating so much gold.
Yeah.
Just already 400, and how can he spend?
Only monks.
Yeah, and monks require 5 on gold to maintain monasteries. So it's like with 3 on gold, he's still going to be floating forever. He could just take all of his bills off gold, maybe use them to make a TC, and then he's still gonna have extra gold for a while.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, got TC on gold by Villese. That's already TC number 2. Slam cannot afford any. It's on a lot of farms. And off the berries. I'm not sure what's up with that. Like, finish the berries, man. Save the resources.
Yeah. Well, this. Yeah, I guess. I mean, he probably should. It's kind of like over 100 in there, and a second monastery. He does it. So he's like,
boy.
how am I gonna spend this gold? And it's gonna be a second monastery.
It's a horrible idea. Like, if there is a sieve that you don't do it against, double monasteries versus eagle sieves, right? So they are quite perfect to snipe monks. Weird.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's a lot of spearmen that could get converted, though. So, hey, maybe it's going to be good here. But let's just never going to expect that this is on the menu, even. So, well, we'll see.
Villese actually got both squires and armor for his infantry, so... I mean, the armor could actually be a nerf, because if Slam starts converting eagles, they will survive longer, so you usually don't do armor against monks, but he was not expecting monks, but like him.
Yep. And the monk goes down, but, well, you can't shift Q away after targeting, so on the current patch, so Slam losing both of the light cav. Hopefully they fix that pretty soon. It's really nice when we had the days where you could just like right-click the monk and then shift Q away, and then your units would kill and then go away instantly. But yeah, maybe on the next patch. But good micro from Slam there. And second TC, he knows how exposed, or second and third TC from Slam here. He knows how exposed that stone is, and Villese also gonna go on stone with his third TC. So both players gonna be on stone.
Yeah, and Villese picking up the relic on the right, and I'm not sure if Slam have seen that before. Should have noticed that it disappeared, should have sent one light cav there, but not gonna happen.
Yep. And these monks, yeah, kind of in danger. I guess Slam kind of controls the map here. He could go for the other 2 relics that are on the side there, but the eagles coming in, are they gonna snipe one?
Oh no. Oh no.
There goes one, and the other one's gonna die too. Oh, that was horrible. For Slam.
And one conversion.
Oh, yeah. 1 eagle for that.
That's
so
weird.
Yeah, nothing's going Slam's way here.
I mean, if you're going double monastery, at least get Sensity. Like, he didn't get Sensity. So many monks, they die so fast, like, double shot by eagles.
Yeah.
If he's without it, so... Oof.
The eagles will die here, so that's good for Slam. And just 3 monks, but, well, 5 spearmen with armor might be enough here. Let's see. But the conversions.
Okay. You convert one spearman, I convert it back, I convert it again. Okay,
Yep.
I'll convert it again.
Yep.
No,
and
snipe.
the monk's down. Okay.
Yeah.
The armor's gonna help in this battle, though. So these spears, are they gonna dominate? It's gonna be close, actually.
No, they're getting wrecked. But all the monks are getting wrecked as well. Oh no.
The 1 light cav that got converted. Oh, good micro by Slam.
Nice.
Whoa, that was really good. Saving that monk. Yeah, he doesn't even need Sanctity, but floating 700 wood is Slam, so he's gonna have to focus on the eco.
Yeah.
Now that the battle's over, gotta spend that wood somehow.
Yeah, he has 25 farms, but easily add, let's say, 9 more here.
Yep, and look at Villese's base. He's got triple racks now,
boy.
so he is getting ready to pump out Eagles.
And it's not for the relics, right? Because the relics, it's over. There is one relic left on the field. Slam is trying to save it now, trying to take a maneuver around the wood line. But the Eagles are coming. And so those 3 barracks mean that Villese wants to fight in Castle Age. He wants to... Well, he's doing only 1 Eagle. I thought he wants to go for a Siege Workshop, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
But use the light... Oh, the light cap! Come on, Slam.
Yeah. And just as you said, with Sanctity, he might have been able to take some better fights here, but without it, it's kind of letting his monks die just a little bit faster. And, well, this monk's also going to die to these 2 Eagles that are coming in. And there's nothing that Slam can really do about this.
Try and block. No.
Yeah, insane block micro, but yeah, no, not going to happen there.
She'll get them
2
all.
relics apiece. Yeah, he'll get them. Will he, though? The Eagles are here.
Oh, come on.
He got stuck. He got stuck.
It's so annoying. It happens so often in these pairs. The units, they're about to hit and then they just freeze. That's wow.
Yeah, freeze. Yeah. So he probably still wouldn't have gotten it, but maybe if pathing was like perfect, he'd be able to get it. But
let's
I
see.
don't know. He will get one here for sure. Maybe he'll even get both. Maybe.
I doubt it. Yeah.
Nah. Yeah, I guess the conversion. Yeah. So that ends up just being a bad trade for Slam. In terms of the eco, pretty much the same, but Villese's pumping Eagles, and he has 8 Eagles, so he's going to get that forward position again. Incas, they have cheaper castles, so he's going to be able to make a forward castle soon. And are we going to see a repeat of last game? Slam making the 4th TC, which is going to delay his Imperial Age, and then Villese gets the forward castle and he just traps stuff down.
Yeah, because look at his resources. Not only about the castle, he's ready to click up to him. Does he have the building again? No, he's missing the university or Siege Workshop. But if he... Okay, he just finished university. He can go up to him. And he clicks up.
Yep. And then we're going to see some builds forward, I'm assuming, from Villese. Maybe he doesn't go forward. Yeah, he's going to have 3 relics versus 2. But, well, maybe he doesn't have to go forward, but well, maybe he will. We will see in the next few seconds. Although, Monk gets picked off. But
okay, he's coming.
Monk there. Yeah.
Villese is coming. I mean, I don't think he should even go that forward. I mean, it would be good going that forward, but I feel like a castle in between all those stones and golds could be great. But maybe in front of them should be good too. No, he's going forward.
Yeah. And, well, Slam obviously sees this, so he knows what needs to be done. He's going to cancel everything in his queue and get up to the Imperial Age as fast as possible. This is going to be Eagle play versus what? I mean, Shotel Warriors, even Castle Age Shotel Warriors can deal with Eagles, so...
Yeah?
Yeah, well, we'll see what Slam has as his answer to this.
The problem,
Shotels.
if you're going only unique units and he has only 1 castle, he will have to do traps upon reaching him. Because if not, he loses a trap war. And that means that he cannot do shuttles or any military whatsoever, so... I don't like his position.
Slam can make a solid like 15 Shotels if he just masses them right now, because they train pretty quickly. So
that's true.
He could have enough, and then he could just spam trebs. And well, the monk got the relic inside this time, but the Lycav are in, and maybe they will do something. Probably not. These are Inca builds. Inca builds with exactly. So they're not gonna die at all.
Yeah.
None of them, probably.
Forced TC by Villese as well on the goal, and a second castle already. He'll have a huge advantage in that trap war.
Yep. And we're seeing archery ranges from Slam. So yeah, he's gonna try his best to get to Arbalisters. We will see if that's gonna work. It's kind of Inca Eagles are especially good at dealing with arbs. So
very good pierce armor. I don't like this move by Slam. But what other options does he have if not shuttles?
Yeah, exactly. It just feels like Shotels have to be the play for a little while here. And yeah, adding the ranges, I don't know if that's just too premature adding these ranges. Maybe he wants some inside the castle to fire extra arrows. It's kind of weird though, but another castle from Slam. It's good. Is it going to be up on Imp, though? I don't think it is. He's only building it with a few bills. He
No,
needs to get his whole economy building that.
no.
But, well, he doesn't have enough for Trebs once he's up anyways.
Slam is in trouble. This is not looking good.
Yeah.
Villese. I don't know if it's Villese playing like a beast today, or Slam not playing well enough, or like both.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's really hard to say. It just feels like Slam's always on the back foot in this series. Chemistry coming in for Slam, so he's not even going to waste resources on making Trebs. Because he knows he's going to lose the Treb war anyways, so he's just going to invest into anti-enemy Trebs instead of his own Trebs, which is a fine play. It's one way to save resources here. And yeah, the Shotos will deal with the Eagles pretty easily, honestly. So Eagles against Ethiopians, I don't know. If you catch the opponent off guard, maybe it can be good, but the Shotels are really good here.
Yeah, and Villese getting Bracer and ranges too, so I assume he's expecting shuttles and will go for maybe slingers, or if he's expecting arbalists, he might go for skirmishers. But
Yeah.
the ranges are perfect here for Villese.
Yeah. Yeah, Villese is definitely going to be adding in some ranged units. Whatever, we'll see what his plan is here. He could even do his own arbs as well. Like,
Yeah.
he could really do anything from here. Because he just has the map control. And still hasn't picked up that last relic, but it's not the biggest deal, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Well-
he has a monk. Like, he has 2 relics in the monk
Yeah,
inside the
yeah.
monastery, so...
It's chilling. It's fine. He wants to make it fair. So one thing that Incas doesn't have is bombard cannons, but Incas does have a redemption monks for the enemy bombard cannons, so not the biggest deal here. Slam gonna lose his relics. Conscription coming in. Bodkin so yeah, Slam. He's really just gonna try and get to Arbalisters here.
Yeah.
And Slingers. Slingers is the answer.
Because
Okay.
he's expecting shuttles and not arbalists. What can he see? He doesn't see any range.
Yeah. So he's gonna be maybe a little bit surprised here. Although Slam's gonna reveal his crossbowman right now. Oh, maybe no, he's keeping them back. So not sure if it's seen yet. Bombard's gonna come in.
He can see them
and-
definitely now.
Yeah. At this point.
Well, he's missing the final armor for his eagles, and those are only eagle warriors, not elite. So he needs to get them upgraded, but he doesn't really have food. Now we got 4 traps, but only 1 cannon. I mean,
Yeah.
could not go
Cannon's
down.
got a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
That is for sure. Yep. Oh, he's gonna get 1 Treb. So that's a start.
Yeah. You know, Slam still has plenty of gold at home, even though his mining camp at the front is not ideal already, like too many villagers there. But let's see, redemption, block printing, illumination.
Yeah,
Villese
yeah, he
is
knows.
going for it all.
Yeah, that's what he needed to do, was just monks against these bombards, and then what can Ethiopians do? They could do archers, and they could do bombard cannons. You shut down the bombard cannons, and then he needs an answer to the arbs, but, well, I mean, actually, what is his answer? It's gonna be skirmishers.
Skirmisher, yeah, he has to be
That's-
skirmisher.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Just now by clicking, he got the final armor. Yeah, even Thumbring.
Yeah. Ballistic's coming in for Slam, so he realizes that he didn't get it early, and yeah, he's gonna have to protect everything, but I think Slam, he has potential to push out if he can take some good fights here, or just one big fight. He doesn't even need good fights, just one big fight, and he's gonna be able to push this castle back, maybe.
Well,
Let's see if the Slingers can do the job here.
Villese is trying to get Horde in, so it will give his castle a nice boost here with the HP. How many shuttles do we have? 21. Oh,
But the micro is really hard for Slam. He has so many unit types, and they all
Yeah.
need to do different things.
Yeah.
Like he needs to have the bombard shooting like the slingers
Oof.
or skirms
That
or
was a good
castles.
shot.
And big shot there. Yep. And the the Shotels have to defend, and the crossbowmen have to target the slingers. It's so much micro that Slam has to do to effectively use his units.
But that's the same for Villese, kinda, right?
Yeah.
Like, skirmishers need to target the crossbows, the slingers, shuttles, and eagles maybe try and snipe cannons, but the eagles are being useless right now. But now elite eagle warrior for Villese. It's
Yeah.
gonna be very good for him.
Yeah, well, he sees that there aren't really Shotel upgrades. I guess there's armor, but there's not. It's not fully in. And the castle, is it gonna go down? And
Well,
no.
no, what?
Yeah, one more shot. The repairs are good.
And one trap went down. Only one trap left, so he's repairing. Oh
It's so
man.
close.
Oh
And the
man.
redemption monks are in, and bombard cannons are gonna. They can't go forward anymore.
Yeah, it's looking like the game.
Yeah. Yeah, just Slam giving up the map control by, I don't know, going for the 4th TC, maybe not taking the greatest engages in the mid game, and GG well played.
Damn, Villese with peak performance here, and Slam, I don't know, I feel like you said, he played kind of the same in all the games, gave up map control too early, no, not in the first game, but in game 2 and 3, and yeah, he just couldn't deal with this early impact ration by Villese, it seems.
Yep, exactly. This game just felt a whole lot like the previous game, and yeah, I don't know, maybe just going up too early to the castle age just leaves you with not quite enough resources to make enough light cav, and then if your opponent just out micros or out masses, it can lead to some issues. So, you know, good series either way, but unfortunate
Yeah.
that Slam goes down like this.